5 Cup encounters showcasing David versus Goliath battles. The magic of cup football continues with another compelling slate of fixtures that pit lower league hopefuls against established elite opposition. These encounters capture the essence of knockout competition, where dreams collide with reality and underdogs dare to believe in possibilities that league tables suggest are impossible. Provincial side face Spanish royalty. A modest provincial club prepares for the biggest night in their history, welcoming the most decorated team in European football to their humble stadium. The host's journey to this stage represents triumph and celebration for their community, with every round survived considered a remarkable achievement. Their supporters will create an atmosphere of pride and passion, savoring every moment of this encounter. The home side understand the gulf in quality but will approach this match with courage and determination. Their defensive organization will be paramount, attempting to frustrate opponents accustomed to dominating possession and creating chances at will. Every player will be required to defend with absolute commitment, maintaining discipline and shape throughout the 90 minutes. The visitors arrive as overwhelming favorites, possessing attacking talent that has conquered European football repeatedly. Their squad depth ensures quality throughout, with world-class players eager to perform on any stage. The technical superiority and tactical sophistication they bring makes them formidable opponents, capable of dismantling defensive structures through patient build-up or sudden acceleration. Their attacking options combine pace, creativity, and clinical finishing that can unlock any defense. The movement off the ball creates constant problems, while quick combination play in tight spaces opens opportunities that lesser teams cannot create. Their professionalism means they'll respect opponents while focusing ruthlessly on progression. This match should follow an expected pattern, with the visitors controlling possession from the opening whistle. The hosts will defend deep, forming banks of players that deny space and force their opponents to be patient. The atmosphere will be electric initially, with every tackle and clear run celebrated as small victories against impossible odds. However, the quality difference will become increasingly apparent as the match progresses. The visitors will probe patiently, creating chances through superior technique and movement that eventually overwhelms defensive resistance. Their first goal will arrive through individual brilliance or collective quality, demonstrating why they are considered among football's elite. The second goal will follow, showcasing their clinical finishing and ability to capitalize on opportunities. The hosts will defend bravely throughout but ultimately be outclassed by opponents operating on a different level. The visitors will progress professionally, having delivered the performance expected while showing respect for opponents who competed with dignity. The match will exceed expectations for goals, with the visitors' attacking quality on full display. The hosts will exit disappointed but proud, having experienced elite opposition and provided their community with unforgettable memories. This encounter epitomizes cup football's ability to create magical moments where David faces Goliath. Northern Coast hosts Yellow Submarine. Another intriguing cup encounter unfolds on Spain's northern coast, with the hosts welcoming established top-flight opposition seeking cup glory. The home side have enjoyed a solid campaign in the second tier, building momentum and confidence through consistent performances. Their supporters will pack the stadium, creating an intimidating atmosphere that could unsettle visiting teams unfamiliar with such passionate surroundings. The hosts will be well organized and tactically disciplined, implementing a game plan designed to nullify their opponents' strengths. Their physicality and work ethic make them formidable opponents, particularly on home soil where familiarity with conditions provides advantages. The direct approach and commitment to winning second balls could disrupt opponents seeking to play technical, possession-based football. The visitors bring greater quality and experience, possessing players whose technical ability has graced European competition. Their tactical sophistication allows them to adapt to different challenges, controlling matches through patient possession or quick transitions depending on circumstances. The squad depth ensures rotation while maintaining standards, with every player understanding their role. However, inconsistency has characterized their season, with impressive performances followed by puzzling defeats against supposedly inferior opposition. Cup football demands focus and professionalism, avoiding complacency that has derailed many favorites before. The visitors must respect opponents capable of raising performance levels when facing bigger names. This match should be tight and tactical, with both teams cautious about conceding first. The hosts will start energetically, feeding off their supporters' passion and attempting to unsettle their visitors through aggressive pressing. The opening exchanges will be physical and competitive, with neither side establishing clear control. The visitors will gradually assert their superior technical quality, controlling possession and creating chances through patient build-up play. Their experience in such situations will prove crucial, understanding when to accelerate and when to remain patient. The defensive organization will be tested repeatedly but hold firm against determined attacks. The breakthrough will arrive through a moment of individual quality or tactical intelligence that highlights the gulf in class. The goal will be celebrated with controlled emotion, understanding that maintaining concentration remains paramount. The hosts will push desperately for an equalizer, committing more players forward and creating spaces to exploit. However, the visitors' defensive discipline will hold firm, absorbing pressure and managing the game intelligently. Their experience in knockout competition provides composure when emotions run high and desperation sets in. The final whistle will bring relief rather than celebration, acknowledging that the hosts made them work harder than anticipated. The visitors will progress having navigated a tricky encounter professionally, while the hosts can reflect proudly on their competitive display. The match demonstrates cup football's unpredictability, where lower league teams can compete credibly against superior opposition when organization and determination combine effectively. Central Spanish side welcome Galician visitors. A cup encounter presents opportunities for a determined second-tier side to test themselves against established top-flight opposition. The hosts have built their campaign on solid defensive foundations, making them difficult opponents for teams expecting to dominate possession and create chances easily. Their supporters will generate passionate support, eager to witness their team compete against quality rarely encountered in regular competition. The home side's organizational excellence and tactical discipline make them awkward opponents, particularly in their compact stadium where the atmosphere enhances their intensity. They'll implement a defensive structure designed to frustrate, denying space and forcing opponents into wide areas where crossing opportunities are limited. Set pieces will provide their best scoring opportunities, with physical presence threatening from corners and free kicks. The visitors bring technical quality and tactical sophistication that has served them well in La Liga. Their possession-based approach controls matches, creating chances through patient build-up play and intelligent movement. The attacking options possess creativity and finishing ability capable of unlocking even the most stubborn defensive structures. However, their inconsistency this season means they cannot take progression for granted. Cup football punishes complacency ruthlessly, with motivated underdogs capable of causing upsets when favorites fail to respect the challenge. The visitors must focus absolutely from the opening whistle, imposing their quality while remaining defensively disciplined. This match should see the visitors dominating possession against organized resistance. The hosts will defend deep, maintaining their shape and attempting to frustrate opponents accustomed to creating chances more easily. The opening period will be cagey, with both teams cautious about making early mistakes that could prove costly. The visitors will probe patiently, searching for openings in a compact defensive block that refuses to be drawn out of position. Their technical quality will gradually create chances, testing a goalkeeper determined to keep his team competitive. The breakthrough will eventually arrive through superior quality, demonstrating the difference between top-flight regularity and second-tier consistency. The second goal will follow, showcasing their clinical finishing and ability to capitalize when defensive concentration lapses momentarily. The hosts will defend bravely throughout but ultimately acknowledge the quality gap proved insurmountable. The visitors will progress professionally, having respected opponents who made them work for progression. The match demonstrates cup football's appeal, where teams from different levels compete on equal terms for 90 minutes. The hosts will exit with pride intact, having tested themselves against superior opposition, while the visitors advance with confidence maintained. Basque Derby delivers competitive edge. A fascinating La Liga encounter unfolds in the Basque country, with regional pride adding extra spice to an already competitive fixture. The hosts have battled admirably throughout the campaign, showing resilience and determination despite operating with limited resources compared to wealthier opponents. Their supporters create passionate atmospheres that intimidate visitors and inspire their players to extraordinary efforts. The home side's direct approach and physical intensity make them formidable opponents, particularly in their stadium where familiarity provides advantages. They'll compete for every ball, pressing aggressively and looking to disrupt their opponent's rhythm from the opening whistle. The work ethic throughout the team ensures no lost cause, no second ball conceded without maximum effort. The visitors bring greater technical quality and European experience, possessing players whose ability has been tested at the highest level. Their tactical sophistication allows them to control matches through possession, creating chances through patient build-up play and quick combination passes. However, their season has been inconsistent, with impressive victories followed by disappointing defeats. This derby atmosphere guarantees intensity and competitive edge that transcends normal league fixtures. Both teams understand the significance for their supporters, with local bragging rights providing additional motivation beyond league points. The referee will be kept busy managing emotions and ensuring the contest remains within acceptable boundaries. The match should be open and attacking, with both teams committed to positive football. The hosts will start energetically, feeding off their supporters' passion and attempting to establish early dominance. Their pressing game will force errors and win possession in dangerous areas, creating genuine scoring opportunities. The hosts will take the lead through determination and clinical finishing, sending their supporters into raptures. The goal will vindicate their aggressive approach and provide belief that victory is possible. However, the visitors possess quality to respond, with attacking players capable of deciding matches through individual brilliance. The visitors will score twice, demonstrating their superior technical ability and composure in crucial moments. Their experience in tight matches will prove decisive, knowing when to accelerate and when to control tempo intelligently. The hosts will push desperately for an equalizer in the closing stages, but the visitors' defensive organization will hold firm. The match will comfortably exceed expectations: 4 goals, providing entertainment that justifies La Liga's reputation for attacking football. The visitors will claim 3 valuable points, while the hosts rue defensive lapses that proved costly despite their committed performance. Scottish giants travel north. The dominant force in Scottish football travels to face opponents determined to prove their credentials. The hosts have enjoyed a solid campaign, establishing themselves comfortably in the top flight through consistent performances and tactical discipline. Their supporters will create a passionate atmosphere, eager to see their team compete against the country's most successful club. The home side understand the quality gap but will approach this match believing they can make it competitive. Their organizational excellence and work ethic make them difficult opponents, capable of frustrating teams that expect to dominate possession easily. The physical approach and commitment throughout the team ensures every visitor earns their victories rather than receiving them as gifts. The visitors arrive as overwhelming favorites, possessing quality throughout their squad that has delivered domestic dominance for years. Their technical superiority and tactical sophistication allow them to control matches, creating waves of attacks that eventually break down even stubborn resistance. The attacking options combine pace, creativity, and clinical finishing that can unlock any defense. Their squad depth ensures rotation while maintaining standards, with players eager to impress and stake claims for regular starting positions. The professionalism throughout the group means they approach every fixture seriously, understanding that complacency has derailed many campaigns before. Respect for opponents combines with ruthless focus on victory. This match should follow a predictable pattern, with the visitors dominating possession from the opening whistle. The hosts will defend deep initially, attempting to frustrate their opponents and reach halftime without conceding. The atmosphere will be competitive, with the home supporters vocally backing their team's defensive efforts. However, the quality difference will become increasingly apparent as the match progresses. The visitors will probe patiently, creating chances through superior movement and technical ability that eventually overwhelms defensive resistance. Their first goal will arrive through individual quality or collective intelligence, demonstrating why they dominate Scottish football. The second goal will follow, showcasing their clinical finishing and ability to capitalize on opportunities created through sustained pressure. The hosts will defend bravely but ultimately be outclassed by opponents operating on a different level. The visitors will claim 3 points professionally, having delivered the performance expected while showing respect for opponents who competed with dignity and determination throughout.